Hello everyone, Ijene, your bad romance bae, sitting here looking like a midnight Drake tweet because Cupid's mom is a hoe. Now, I'm a lot of things. A celebrated dog enthusiast, I'm a famous concert violinist, celebrity wig critic, a globe-trotting nomad, and a world-class trash magnet. Cue the intro. Wait, there is no intro because I don't want one. So, intro. I preface this by saying that I am single, and I realize that that's all my doing. I realize that it's my fault. I do. That's just the way it is sometimes. But does that mean I deserve the pick of the crackhead litter?
Let the scratching begin.
No dating app is safe. I just want you to know that they're all garbage. All of them. Every last one of them. I don't care if your sister's cousin's girlfriend's brother had the most amazing experience and found their true love and ran off and got married one day, had 2.3 kids. That shit's a lie. Okay? No one has a happy ending from trash dating sites. No one. I'm not saying that it's impossible. I'm just saying it's impossible. So, I'm trolling my dating sites as I usually do. I was messaged by this smoking hot white dude. Now, I will preface this by saying, IjeneYourTravelBae, I date everybody. I like everything. As long as it's attractive and smart, has something going for it and isn't a complete crust bag, I'm cool with it. It doesn't matter to me. Hotness has no race. Let me just put that out there. Anywho, dude messages me. He's got nice conversation. He's a good looking guy. All his teeth. Has a job. Says he's local. Everything sounds really dope, right? When people come at you with like absolutely no baggage, no issues, no problems, no drama, there's issues and problems and drama. Every time. Yes. Every time.
Every time. Every time.
Yes, you. He asked me out on a date. I'm open to it, so I say, sure, let's go out on a date. Let's see what this is about. I'll call him Chad. No, you know what? I'm not going to call him Chad because Chad sounds like he came from something. I'm going to call him Lucas because a Lucas could go any kind of way. Lucas asked me, can he take me out on a date? And I'm with it because I don't have anything else to do. And why the hell not? He asked, can he take me out to dinner? Standard date. Okay, it's not all that creative, but I don't need creativity. I just need vibes. I want to vibe with you. And I'm thinking, this dude is giving me all the good vibes. He sounds solid. He sounds nice and kind and no kids. He's doing his best with his life. An indication of trying is always good to me. I'm not judgmental. Ooh, listen to the thunder. It's appropriate. An hour before the date, I'm getting dressed, I'm getting prepped and getting cute. I'm styling my little hair and I'm putting on my makeup and everything, trying to get into my cute, most sexy realness. Lucas is not gonna know what hit him, honey. All of this beautiful brown melanin. His chocometer is gonna go off the charts. I'm ready to go. I hop in the car and I get a text message. And the text message is like, did you have any idea where you wanted to eat? I'm sorry, man. I don't know what it is that y'all think is attractive about not having a plan at all, but girls like plans, okay? You always complain about us not knowing what we want to eat. You always complain about us not knowing what we want to do. But when the ball is in your court and you're given the opportunity to make a first impression and you have no idea what to do with her, just show up with a plan. At least know where you want to eat. Just Take the burden off of me, please. So anyway, I text him back, I don't care. I really don't care. Wherever you're closest to, let's do this. You choose whatever it is that you would like to do. So he decided, let's meet up at Plaza Azteca. So Plaza Azteca is a Mexican restaurant, pretty popular, fairly large chain, not unfamiliar food. Everybody will be happy. Everybody has something that they know they can order. So I pull up into the driveway of Plaza Azteca. I park my car, check my lip gloss, check everything else, make sure everything else is popping and cute. He texts me that he's already inside, and I'm like, okay, cool, great. I go to the hostess station. He walks up, automatically knew, because, you know, of course, he's already seen my picture. So he walks up to walk me to the table, and I thought that was very gentlemanly. We get to the table, and he says, oh my God, it's so nice to meet you. I'm sorry, dude's voice was like so, it was a cross between, it was like if SpongeBob and Patrick had a baby, the voice that would be born of that child would be his voice. And he's like, oh my God, you're so freaking beautiful. And I'm like, I appreciate that. Thanks, Lucas. You're very handsome yourself. And he's like, yeah, you know, I was sitting here and I was thinking, like, I just wanted to go ahead and order a drink because I was so nervous. And I'm like, okay, I get that you're nervous. It's cool. You know, we all get nervous. It's a date. Everybody is nervous on a first date, especially if you think there might really be something there. And he's like, yo, you know, I really didn't think that I would get you to come out with me, like a girl like you would come out with me. And I'm like, a girl like me? Like, what do you mean, like a girl like me? And he goes, you know. And I'm like, no, you know. He says, you know, like super real. You're just real about it. I love everything that you wrote on your page. It's so real and everything. And you know what I think? Like, everything that's happening right now is super trash. Like, Black Lives Matter. Calm down, Lucas. Yes, they do. Take it down a notch. After that, Lucas goes, well, would you like a drink? I'm going to have a drink. You want a drink? And I said, we already have a drink, Lucas, but yes, I'll take a drink. So then the waitress comes over, and I don't know why the waitress looks like she's laughing at me, but she just like looks at me and gives me this smirk, and then she like looks at the ceiling. I'm not the most observant person in the world. I do pick up on a lot of things, but what I was picking up right there was sarcasm. So she says, would you like something to drink? And I told her that I would like a dirty martini, please. Extra dirty. That's how I roll. And she walks away and she looks back, and I'm like, why is she looking back at us like that? I'm not sure what happened there. At this point, I'm just like, okay, you're just noticing really weird things. Maybe you're just feeling a little nervous right now. So try to calm down a little bit and let them talk. Lucas is like looking at his watch. He starts like rocking back and forth in his chair. And at this point, I'm starting to get seasick, because why is Lucas doing this slow bop back and forth? Does he have ADHD? Are his balls on fire? What's happening right now that you can't be still in this chair? And he's just doing this random bop, bop, bop. Maybe it's a nervous tick. So after his evolution of nervous ticking, he then says to me, well, I already know what I want to eat. I'm just going to go ahead and are you ready to order? So let's get her back over here, okay? Because so he's like, hey, excuse me, ma'am. And he's just so loud. And he's like, oh, you know, I'm ready to eat. Are you ready to eat? But I tell Lucas, I say, you know what? I'm just going to babysit this drink for a while because I'm not quite hungry yet. Is that okay? And he's like, oh, yeah, sure. You know, whatever you want to do. So he orders his food. So Lucas is eating rather speedily, and I'm not really sure why. I'm over here mid-sip like. So I asked him, how far away do you live, Lucas? I'm just about 25 minutes away. And he's like, oh my God, that's so great, because I live in Midlothian. Well, if you guys don't know anything about Virginia, Midlothian is like an hour and a half away from where we were. Why in the hell would you go on a date that's an hour and a half away from where you live? So I said, oh my God, that is such a long ride, Lucas. Like, I can't even believe that you drove all the way down here. And he was like, well, actually, I had a friend, and my friend took me halfway. My friend brought me to Williamsburg, and then I caught an Uber to the restaurant. So I asked Lucas, I say, Lucas, so tell me about yourself. And he's like, oh, I do, blah, blah, blah. And I work in IT, and it's pretty boring. I don't really like to talk about it. My kids always tell me, whoa, kids? Lucas freezes. This dude freezes like, hello, you kids? I thought I told you that I had kids. No, nah, Lucas. Nah, hell no. You didn't say anything about any kids. I don't have kids, and therefore I don't go looking for men with kids. I think that's fair. I mean, it's cool if you got them, but that's not what you told me. You told me that you had no kids. Well, I didn't want to tell you. Why wouldn't you want to tell me that, Lucas? Oh, because I didn't feel like you would give me a fair chance if I told you. Women are so effed up. Women just toss a guy aside when they find out that he's got a little baggage. Lucas, the baggage is not the fact that you have kids. The baggage is that you're a liar. I don't think I lied. I just didn't say that I had children. It's a lie of omission. It's a lie. It's a lie. You're a liar, Lucas. Okay, so what now? Now I'm just not even worth talking to right now, because I'm trying to tell you that even though I have children, I'm a really good person. I'm an excellent person, okay? I do have some kids. I have a son and a daughter, 3 daughters. You have 4 kids, Lucas. Okay, yeah, well, it's not even my fault, because their moms are just insane. I am willing to sit as long as I can to give a person a chance, but I don't like being lied to, and if you'll lie to me about your children, you'll lie about anything. So after Lucas finishes that lie, I think you're a really nice person, and I think that we should see each other so much. I just want to get to know you really, really well, because you're a really, really cool chick. And my foot moves and it grazes something under the table, and I thought it was his foot, and then I looked down. Bruh. It's a duffel bag. Lucas says, oh, well, remember I told you that I live in Midlothian? I had my friend take me to Williamsburg, and then I caught an Uber to the restaurant. I was just so excited to meet you. I knew we were gonna hit it off right away, so I brought up my stuff with me because I thought it would be real chill if I stayed with you to get to know you. I'm gonna stop you there, Lucas. No. I mean, I understand. I'm not saying I want to move in or anything. I'm just saying for maybe a few days, I would stay here.
Run.
What would make you think that at any point it would be okay for you to stay with a stranger? Lucas? And I guess I'm being really loud because at this point the waitstaff is over in the corner pretty much giggling at me. The table behind me is dying laughing, and I'm dying just of embarrassment because this man has brought a whole duffel bag so that he can come shack up in my house, not even knowing me, not even knowing who I am or my last name. He just thought that he would come bring his raggedy little go bag and lay up in my house, the house of a stranger, him and his 1,400 kids. I don't know if there's a medal for dating, but I have definitely unlocked Krusty. And I should get some kind of award. To conclude, Lucas asked for the check, and when he asked for the check, I grabbed my purse and put my purse in my lap, and I finished my drink, and I stand up and I start hauling ass for the door. Lucas catches up with me at the door after he like drops the money on the table or whatever. I don't even know if he paid the check or not. All I know is that I was getting the hell out of there. So I start walking towards my car, and Lucas is like, oh my God, I'll come with you. You want me to walk you to your car? I'm like, no, okay, it's okay, I got it. And I'm gone. At this point, I'm dust. All you see is hair and ankles. And I'm running fast as hell to get to my car while Lucas is trying to run back to make sure that he's paid the tab. And as I'm leaving, I see Lucas sitting on the corner with his duffel bag, probably calling the next victim that he was intending on either trying to crust ball on their couch or, I don't know, serial kill later. I'm not sure what kind of person does something like this, but I have to assume that you're mentally unstable if you go on a date and bring a duffel bag and assume that a woman's going to let you stay in her house with her for several days for an undetermined amount of time so that you can get to know them.
Stop it. Get some help.
You're the kind of guy that I feel like I'd wake up in the middle of the night and you'd be wearing my panties and my heels. I hate dating. I'm still not quite sure why I subject myself to this kind of bull. I think it's for sport, but either way, based on the fact that all the men that come into my life should so be voted off the island. Every man that I have dated pre-COVID deserves a one-way ticket to the island of broken toys because they no longer serve a purpose or a function, and Santa, the universe, and Jesus is displeased. That's my horrible story. I hope that you were at least entertained by my nightmare. The level of trash that I attract is only going to ensure that this becomes some kind of a series. I need you. I need you right now. I need you to be here for me. I love you, Nation. Thanks for tuning in. If you were entertained in any way, shape, or form, like, subscribe, and drop me a comment. If you see anything crusty, dusty, or homeless, or with a duffel bag, please run in the opposite direction. It is not for you. That was not the universe trying to send you a man. That was the universe testing your soup kitchen skills. On that note, let me get the hell out of here before this rain and this wind blows my whole life away. It's already done away with my puff. So